I'm here at the Venetian in Las Vegas, and in this video, I'd like to feature 10 travel preps that you should pack. Let's get started. If you're new to this channel, I'd like to welcome you. My name is Cliff, also known as the Urban Prepper, and on this channel, we feature the topic of urban emergency preparedness. I imagine that most of us already have our own systems that we like to do while traveling in terms of how we pack our suitcase and what items that we like to bring with us. Well, here are 10 additional preps that you could include in your suitcase for practical and hygiene purposes, tracking and monitoring, and for security and safety. Bringing these preps provides me with peace of mind while traveling. Starting off first are clear zipper makeup bags. These TSA approved clear zipper bags make airport security much smoother. There's a lot of different brands available online and you could get them as a multi-pack for an inexpensive price. I've been using these for toiletries, my travel preps, and prescription medications. They're more durable and professional than Ziploc bags, and they make it super easy for airport security to quickly see the items that are stored in there. The next travel prep is a fanny pack. I have a lot of different fanny packs, but my go-to one is the VanQuest Small Dendrite Fanny Pack. While a lot of people don't like fanny packs, while you're traveling, they're typically fair game, especially if you're going to somewhere like Disneyland or even Vegas. This VanQuest Small Dendrite Fanny Pack is my go-to for carrying TSA-safe EDC items while traveling. I use it while traveling through the airport, when walking about in the casino, going to the pool, and I can keep my wallet, phone, and other tools right at hand. I also think that it helps out a little bit discourage pickpocketing compared to having everything in your back pocket. The VanQuest one is small enough to remain discreet if you prefer to be under the radar with your fanny pack. And if you want to go really big, there are other fanny packs available that make more of a statement. The next travel prep that I like bringing is a waterproof phone pouch. While traveling, if you're heading to the pool or the beach, this pouch keeps your phone, your hotel key card, ID, and some cash safe and dry. It also frees you up to leave your wallet in your room so you're not carrying too much. There's a lot of different brands available for these type of pouches, but I've been using them lately while traveling just to have a little bit less stuff when you're going to the pool. It allows you to carry your phone with you in the pool, and you could easily take photos and then put it safely back in the waterproof pouch. I typically wear mine using the lanyard, and it's been super convenient for me. All right, so far we've been going over some basic items. Now let's start getting into the fun stuff. Starting off first, we have a UV flashlight. This particular one is made by the company VanSky, although there's a lot of different options available for UV flashlights online. This UV flashlight lets you actually see how clean, or not, your hotel room really is. I use it for inspecting bedding, the bathrooms, and even carpets when initially checking into a hotel. A lot of people prefer not to bring a UV flashlight and inspect their rooms because they just don't want to know. But I like to see how clean the surface areas really are. It's surprising what you might find. If you're bringing a UV flashlight, you probably should bring some disinfectant wipes, such as the ones made by Clorox. After scanning the room with the UV light, I use these to wipe down the high-touch areas, like the TV remote, door handles, light switches, and tray table. Even expensive hotels often miss these spots, and it only takes a minute to clean them up. Again, if you're bringing a UV flashlight, bring some disinfectant wipes as well. The next items are for surveillance and for security. Starting off first, we have Apple AirTags with the Elevation Lab Tag Vaults. I think all of us are pretty familiar with the Apple AirTags now. They're super tiny and they can be used for tracking items, using the Find My app on the iPhone or iPad. When traveling, I think it's good to know where your suitcases are in addition to your backpacks, especially if you're carrying a laptop. The AirTags help you track your bags, but the Elevation Lab Tag Vaults make them much more discreet. I hide them in the inside lining of my suitcase so they're harder to spot or to remove. If my luggage is ever lost or stolen, I could still track it without drawing attention. I have the AirTags in all of our suitcases with the Elevation Lab Tag Vaults. The tag vaults are a little bit on the expensive side for what they are, and if you really wanted to, you could probably just duct tape it to the inside lining of your suitcase. But I like the tag vaults overall. I also have Apple AirTags in our backpacks. When we checked out of the Venetian hotel, we had to have our bags temporarily stored by the hotel for a couple hours while we waited for our flight. It was nice having peace of mind knowing that I could see exactly where they were at. The next item is a dash cam. I recently featured this topic in a previous video. If you're getting a rental car, oftentimes they'll try to upsell you and have you rent one of their dash cams. But now I just bring my own. Last time we went to Las Vegas, we got a rental car and went over to see the Hoover Dam. And we used our dash cam for added protection while we're driving. With all the crazy drivers nowadays, I don't really feel safe without having a dash cam in the vehicle. You never know if you're going to get in any kind of fender bender or even if someone's going to be trying to do some kind of insurance scam. Having that dash cam with you gives you extra peace of mind. The next item is for hotel room security, and that's a door bar. This one is the Master Lock 270 EC door bar. Hotel doors do have locks, but many of them aren't great, as we noticed with our room at the Venetian Hotel. You also have to be a little bit worried if someone has a spare key card or knows how to bypass the lock. This master lock door bar adds a physical barrier, making your room much harder to enter without your permission. I previously used a similar door bar in my Motel Go bag video, but that one was a little bit too long for storing lengthwise in the suitcase. This particular version is a lot better because it folds in half, and it's a lot easier to store in your suitcase. You just expand it out to whatever length that you need, brace it up against the door handle of the door, and it gives you some added protection from someone entering while you're inside. It has a small little rubber strap at the top too to help connect it to the door handle itself. We've been using this on several family vacations, and it gives me a little bit more peace of mind while sleeping. The next item is a carbon monoxide detector. I did a dedicated video on carbon monoxide detectors recently on the channel. This one is made by Kidde. A lot of hotels, including the nicer ones, might have older appliances or poor ventilation. When we stayed at the Venetian Hotel, they had a smoke detector, but not a carbon monoxide detector. There was a recent story about a tragedy that happened with a family while traveling, and ever since hearing about that, we've been carrying a carbon monoxide detector while we travel to hotels. This AA-powered carbon monoxide detector from Kidde gives me peace of mind that I won't be breathing dangerous gas while I sleep. I have a strong magnet attached to the back of it, so I could place it on a metal surface, such as a wall, but most of the time I just keep it right next to the nightstand. And the last travel prep that I've been carrying is a power fail alarm. This particular one is made by Reliance. It's the Reliance Power Out Power Fail Alarm. This plugs into the wall and sets off an alarm if the power goes out. In a hotel room with no windows or at night, you might not even notice if the power were to go out. But this helps ensure that you're aware of outages before it becomes a problem. Most people probably aren't concerned about a power failure happening while they're at a hotel, such as in Las Vegas. But if one were to happen, I don't want to sleep right through it. I would like to be able to know right away so I could assess the situation. Those are the 10 travel preps that I've been carrying lately whenever we go traveling. 2 months ago, we went to Vancouver, BC. A month ago, we went to Sun River, Oregon and brought all of these supplies. And then most recently, we brought these to our family vacation to Las Vegas. Everything here is TSA friendly, so you don't need to check a bag. And again, none of this is really mandatory. It's just items that I found useful and worth considering. For a couple bonus tips, I also bring a Cardinal zipper pouch to keep my passports and pre-staged cash envelopes separate from my wallet. I use this for things like tips, meals, and transportation. We like taking a party bus from the airport to the hotel when we travel to Vegas just to make it a little bit more fun. Having the pre-staged cash envelopes for various activities that I have pre-planned helps me stay within budget during our trip. I also use a 2-tier power bank system while traveling. If you've seen my Urban EDC backpack video, you know that I've been carrying the Anker 737 for heavy use at the hotel or on the plane. But while traveling, I also carry a couple smaller Anker magnetic chargers, and I carry these in my fanny pack while out and about. Your cell phone's probably your most important EDC item while traveling, so it's a good idea to always be able to keep it charged. So those are the 10 travel preps you didn't know you needed. Maybe you did. They're all TSA safe, easy to pack, and designed to make your trip safer, cleaner, and a little bit more prepared for the unexpected. If you have a travel item that you swear by, let me know in the comment section. It'd be great to get the comment section flowing with ideas for travel preps. And if you're enjoying this Vegas trip series, don't miss my hotel readiness review of the Venetian Resort, where I walk through this hotel from a preparedness mindset. So be sure to watch that one. It was a lot of fun to put together. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video featuring 10 travel preps that you should pack. I provided a PDF document. You could download it by clicking the link in the description box below. It has a list of all the items that were featured in this video. Stay tuned for more urban emergency preparedness videos, and I'll see you next time. Take care.